When leg pain isn't just arthritis, but what your body's forgotten. You've been told your pain is arthritis, cartilage wear, joint inflammation, age. But what if your legs hurt, not just because of what's breaking down, but because of how your body is trying to protect you? As we age, our nervous system rewires how we move. It builds protective tension, compensates for weakness, and avoids movements it no longer trusts. Over time, that creates a cascade: joint pain, limited motion, balance issues, and persistent discomfort, even when you're doing everything right. In this series, we're going deeper into the neuromuscular habits behind arthritis pain, the things your body learned over decades that now quietly sabotage your joints. Let's begin with 5 hidden movement patterns that increase arthritis pain, and how to undo them gently, even if you're over 70. Part 1. Movement mistakes that quietly make leg pain worse in seniors. Most arthritis pain isn't from sudden injury. It's the slow grind of habits: how you sit, how you step, how you stand. Your body adapts to protect you. But sometimes those adaptations backfire. Here are 5 correctable patterns that quietly worsen leg pain, and what you can do to break them safely. 1. Overusing your dominant leg. Most people favor one leg to step, stand, shift weight. Over years, this leads to uneven joint wear, especially in the knee and hip of your dominant side. And when arthritis sets in, your body still protects the weaker side, forcing your stronger leg to absorb more and more pressure. What to do? Notice which leg you naturally step onto when rising or climbing. Practice slow sit-to-stand drills using both legs. Equally, stand on your less used leg for 10 seconds, 3 to 5 times daily. Alternate leading legs when climbing stairs or curbs. Balance begins by retraining what feels normal. 2. Sitting with knees turned outward. Many seniors develop external hip rotation, knees flaring out when sitting or walking. This often comes from tight hips, weak inner thighs, or past compensation for knee pain. But this position places uneven stress on the inner and outer knee structures, and over time, it builds pain that seems random. Fix the pattern. Sit with knees aligned over ankles, not flared out. Use a rolled towel between knees when seated to promote alignment. Strengthen inner thighs with slow pillow squeezes. Avoid chairs that sink or slope outward. The position your joints rest in matters more than most people think. 3. Dragging or shuffling feet when walking. Shuffling is common in older adults, often unconsciously. But it limits your toe-off phase, which is crucial for activating the arch, calf, and glute muscles that support joint load. Without that push, your body defaults to compensating at the knees. How to correct? Walk slower, but consciously lift your feet fully with each step. Practice heel-to-toe walking for 2 minutes daily indoors. Strengthen calves with seated heel raises. Avoid slippery or uneven shoes that reduce foot feel. Improving your stride can reduce joint stress with no extra effort. 4. Locked knees when standing. Many seniors, especially with weak quads or poor balance, lock their knees when standing, trying to feel stable. But locked knees shut down shock absorption and jam the joint under body weight. This can lead to pain that feels like stiffness, but is really from compression. New standing habit: slightly bend your knees when standing still. Use a mirror to check posture. Knees should not hyperextend. Engage thighs gently to support posture. Shift weight subtly between feet, every 1 to 2 minutes. Your knees are meant to move, not act like crutches. 5. Walking without arm swing. It sounds unrelated, But walking with stiff arms, or holding on to something constantly, reduces counter-rotation of the spine, which helps distribute forces through the hips and legs. When your arms stop moving, your legs absorb more torque, especially at the knees. Retrain full-body walking. Let arms swing naturally. Opposite arm and leg. Avoid walking with hands in pockets or gripping items. Use a walking stick on only one side if balance is the issue. Try slow, open arm walks indoors to reconnect the rhythm. Pain often isn't from damage, but from lost coordination. Which of these movement habits feels familiar? Leave a comment below. Your insight might help someone else realize what their body's been doing too. If this gave you a new way to see your arthritis, like this video and subscribe. In Part 2, we'll explore the connection between nerve compression, circulation, and numbness in the lower legs, and how to relieve it without medication. Ready to keep going? Part 2. How nerve compression and circulation problems amplify leg pain in arthritis. Most people think arthritis pain is only about joints, but what if nerves, not bones, are keeping your legs in pain? After 60, it's common to experience nerve compression, reduced blood flow, or both. And when nerves don't communicate well with muscles or joints, your body sends mixed pain signals, often misinterpreted as worsening arthritis. If your legs feel tingly, cold, heavy, or numb, or you feel pain without cause, you may be dealing with something deeper than cartilage loss. Let's look at 5 overlooked neurovascular triggers that make arthritis worse, and how to ease them, gently and naturally. 1. Pinched nerves in the lower spine. Degeneration of the spine is common after 60, and even a minor disc bulge or vertebra shift can press against nerve roots that travel down your legs. This can mimic knee or hip pain, but actually originates in your lower back. Signs this applies to you. Pain worsens when standing or walking for long. Relief comes from sitting or leaning forward. Pain radiates down the thigh or into the shin. Weakness or numbness in one leg. What to do? Use lumbar decompression stretches, e.g., knees to chest, child's pose. Avoid chairs that force your back into flexion. Strengthen core stabilizers to reduce pressure. Consider walking with slight forward lean using handles or a walker. Sometimes the joint pain isn't joint pain at all. 2. Reduced blood flow in the legs. Your arteries stiffen with age. Combine that with inactivity, inflammation, or tight fascia, and blood struggles to reach your legs efficiently. Without oxygen, tissues ache, muscles cramp, and joints become more reactive. What helps restore circulation? Walk short distances several times daily, even just 2 to 3 minutes. Elevate legs after sitting more than 30 minutes. Avoid sitting with knees locked or feet dangling. Try ankle pumping exercises during rest. Blood is your healing fluid. Keep it moving. 3. Sciatic nerve irritation from deep hip tension. Even if your spine is fine, tight muscles around the sciatic nerve, especially the piriformis, can create sharp electric leg pain. This is often misread as arthritis of the hip or knee. Telltale signs: pain worsens when sitting too long, soreness in the buttock, radiating to hamstring or calf, stretching the leg straight, triggers tingling, release the pressure. Sit on a tennis ball under the hip for 1 to 2 minutes. Stretch your piriformis with figure 4 stretches. Use heat to relax the area before movement. Strengthen glutes to reduce nerve compression. The sciatic nerve runs your entire leg. Don't let it stay trapped. 4th, nerve tension from poor hydration and electrolyte imbalance. Nerves don't just need space, they need fluidity. Dehydration or poor sodium-potassium-magnesium balance causes nerves to become overly reactive. sending pain signals even when there's no damage. Common symptoms include foot cramps, restless legs, or pins and needles without compression. Support your nerve chemistry. Sip water consistently throughout the day, not all at once. Add a pinch of sea salt or drink mineral-rich fluids. Eat potassium-rich foods, cooked spinach, sweet potatoes, white beans. Ensure magnesium intake from food or supplements. Consult your doctor. Your nerves are electrical, and like wires, they need proper conductivity. 5. Tension in the hamstring nervous system bridge. There's a little-known connection between tight hamstrings and nerve sensitivity, especially the sciatic and tibial nerves. When the hamstrings shorten, nerves that pass through them can become stuck or overstretched. This leads to pulling, zapping, or burning pain down the back of the leg, and often gets blamed on joints. How to restore mobility. Stretch hamstrings in a neutral spine position, not rounded. Use dynamic stretches, leg swings, rather than static holds. Roll out the back of the thigh with a soft foam roller. Never force a stretch. Think glide, not yank. Sometimes you don't need to strengthen the knee. You need to free the nerve. Which of these nerve-based symptoms sounded familiar to you? Leave a comment. Your insight could help someone else realize their pain isn't just arthritis. If this gave you a new way to think about leg pain, like this video and subscribe. In Part 3, we'll dive into the connection between arthritis pain and how your brain interprets sensation, and how retraining awareness can reduce suffering without changing your joints at all. Let's keep going. Part 3. Why arthritis pain feels worse than it is, and how to retrain your brain. Here's something most people don't know. Pain is not just a signal from your joints. It's an experience your brain creates. Two people with the same cartilage damage can feel completely different pain levels. Why? Because pain is influenced by attention, stress, fear, memory, and context. As we age, our nervous system becomes more protective. It reacts faster, remembers pain longer, and amplifies signals that might have been ignored in youth. In this part, we'll explore how to retrain your perception of arthritis pain so your brain stops over-alerting you and starts allowing movement again. 1. Pain grows in silence and stillness. The less you move an area, the more the brain begins to protect it by sending stronger signals. This is called pain sensitization, and it happens even without worsening tissue damage. That's why stillness often equals stiffness. To reverse this, gently move your painful joint every 30 to 60 minutes. Even 5% motion, e.g. ankle rolls, toe taps, weight shifts, calms the system. Use visual cues, e.g. mirror feedback, to reconnect with the area. Say aloud, "This is safe movement. I am allowed to use this joint." Motion is not just physical. It's neurological permission. 2. Pain increases when the brain doesn't feel safe. Your brain scans constantly. Is this safe, or is this a threat? If your environment feels uncertain, clutter, poor lighting, noise, your body stays tense. That tension amplifies pain, especially in already inflamed joints. Create sensory safety. Declutter your movement areas, hallway, kitchen, bedroom. Add warm lighting or familiar smells, lavender, cinnamon, nature. Reduce background noise when possible. Surround yourself with music or voices that calm you. You can't outstretch pain if your brain still feels under attack. 3. Fear of pain reinforces the pain circuit. The more you brace for pain, "this will hurt," the more your brain prepares, by tensing the body in advance. This pre-tension increases the very discomfort you are trying to avoid. Break this loop. Use movement mantras. Smooth and easy. No rush. This is just input. Focus on how you move, not just what hurts. Breathe out during motion. Exhalation signals safety. Celebrate small wins. I walked to the kitchen with less tension today. Confidence is pain's kryptonite. 4. Chronic pain reduces body awareness. When you've had arthritis for years, your brain begins to blur the affected areas. This is called cortical smudging, where the brain no longer maps that joint clearly. It leads to clumsiness, imbalance, or weird aches that move around. Remap your brain and place your hands over the joint and close your eyes. Feel the texture, warmth, sensation. Trace the outline of the leg with your fingers daily. Use soft objects, brush, fabric, to gently stimulate skin. Mirror therapy. Look at your non-painful leg and imagine it's the sore one moving freely. Bring clarity back to the body, and pain begins to fade. 5. Lack of sensory variety dulls healing. Doing the same movements, sitting in the same chair, walking the same path. These routines can numb your brain's ability to process sensation and regulate pain. Pain thrives in monotony. Add novelty. Walk a different hallway route at home. Switch your dominant hand for small tasks. Sit in a new chair or use a new scent during stretching. Try a different style of music while moving. New input creates new output, including how your brain perceives pain. Have you noticed your pain change based on mood, space, or movement style? Leave a comment. It might help someone realize their pain isn't just physical. If this gave you new tools to approach chronic arthritis pain, like this video and subscribe. In Part 4, we'll bring it all together into a brain-body routine you can use daily, designed specifically to reduce stiffness, retrain movement, and regain confidence. Let's finish strong. Part 4, a brain-calming, joint-smart routine for lasting relief from arthritis and leg pain. Now that you understand how pain isn't just physical, but neurological, emotional, and habitual, it's time to tie everything together. This isn't a typical exercise list. This is a full-day rhythm that soothes your nervous system, reconnects your brain to your joints, and restores control over how your legs move and feel. No pressure, no timelines, no need to be perfect. Let's walk through a realistic daily flow that reshapes your body's pain response and helps you move with more clarity and confidence. Morning. Wake the system without alarms. Waking up is the most vulnerable moment for many people with arthritis. Muscles are cold, nerves are sensitive, and the brain is unsure what's safe. Here's how to ease into motion. Before getting out of bed, flex and point feet 10 times, roll ankles slowly, lightly contract quads and glutes. Sit at the edge of the bed, place hands on knees. Breathe slowly in through the nose, out through the mouth. 5 rounds. Stand with both hands on thighs and press gently downward for grounding. Walk to the bathroom slowly. Focus on letting arms swing naturally and avoiding rushing after dressing. Do 1 to 2 minutes of mirror-based gentle joint movements. Knee circles, hip openers, heel raises. Start your day with permission, not pressure. Midday. Recenter and resensitize. This is when the nervous system begins to fatigue, and small discomforts start to become amplified if unaddressed. Use this time to remind your body and brain that you are safe, moving, and capable. Try this midday pattern. Sit in a supportive chair and place one hand on each thigh. Eyes closed, scan sensations for 1 to 2 minutes. Do 5 to 10 slow weight shifts while standing, focusing on foot pressure. Take a short walk around your living space, but exaggerate toe, push off, and heel strike. If your knee is flaring, place your hands around it without moving. just listen to sensation. Finish with 1 minute of humming or low vocal sound, vagus nerve stimulation. Relief often comes not from doing more, but doing less with more awareness. Afternoon. Gentle stimulation plus positive reinforcement. As fatigue builds, the brain begins to anticipate pain before it happens. You can interrupt that with positive feedback and small victories. Set up the environment. Sit with good light, soft background music, and zero distractions. Use a textured ball or brush to gently roll around your legs. Reconnecting sensation. Try 3 rounds of supported sit-to-stand from a firm chair. Track how it felt, not just if you did it. If possible, step outside and walk for 2 to 3 minutes on a different surface: grass, gravel, carpet. End with verbal reflection. Say one movement that felt better than usual aloud, or to a journal you're teaching your brain. It's okay to trust this body again. Evening. Reset the signal. Nighttime is when the nervous system finally lets go, or holds on tighter. If the day brought tension or pain, now is the time to reset and calm the alert system before sleep. Your nighttime rhythm. 5 to 10 minutes before bed. Stretch calves, hips, and lower back slowly and with support. Sit or lie down and place a warm compress on your knees or hips. Dim the lights and do 5 minutes of slow nose breathing, longer exhales than inhales. If thoughts are racing, journal one small moment of control or gratitude from the day. Sleep with knees slightly elevated or supported with a soft pillow between them. Keep your bedroom quiet, cool, and dark. Signal your brain that the work is done. The body heals most deeply when it knows it is safe. Daily mind-body anchors, optional but powerful. Speak kindly to yourself at least once a day, even if it feels silly. Challenge one automatic thought. Is this pain a threat or just a message? Imagine your movement improving. Visualization improves motor patterns. Smile gently when you stand or walk. It subconsciously tells your system, "I'm okay." Let's recap your nervous system-friendly routine. Morning. Gentle motion plus sensory grounding. Midday. Awareness, feedback, natural walk. Afternoon. Stimulation plus mindful practice. Evening. Downshift the alert system. All day. Think less. Pain, more possibility. If even one part of this routine feels like a small win, comment below. Your story might inspire someone else to try again. Like this video if you're ready to retrain your body from fear to freedom. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because your joints need more than rest. They need guidance, safety, and permission to move. You don't have to chase pain away. You just have to stop chasing it at all. See you in the next video.